Welcome to Seminar 7 in the Nesting Pair series. In this seminar, we're going to be looking at splinter bids and we're going to be revisiting our Bergen razors. So what is a splinter bid? A splinter is an artificial bid and it's a way of showing a void or a singleton in a suit. And you show it by making a double jump shift response. Here are some examples of what a splinter bid will look like on the bidding sheet. 1 heart, 4 clubs. A double jump shift means your partner's showing you a void or singleton in clubs. 1 spade, 4 diamonds. Again, your partner's showing you a void or singleton in diamonds. 1 heart, 3 spades is showing a void or singleton in spades. And in each case, your partner is confirming the fit in the opening bid suit. We're going to be looking for your first splinters at doing a splinter on the way to game. We're going to look at them solely where your partner's opened either 1 heart or 1 spade and you know game is on, and we're going to splinter on the way to that game. What is the advantage of making this splinter bid on the way to game? Well, it enables you to bid what I call slams on a shoestring. Sometimes when you look at hand records at the end of a session, you'll find that a slam was available on maybe as little as 26, 27 points. You didn't call it, and often nobody else has done so. And you'll sit there with your partner and say, well, it's not possible to bid that, is it? Nobody would bid that slam. Well, splinters are a way of finding those slams on a shoestring. For you to use this splinter, 3 conditions of your hand must apply. You must have minimum 4 card support for your partner's opening major suit. You must have 10 to 13 high card points, and you must hold a singleton or void. You're going to show your shortage on the way to game. Have a look at a splinter bid in action. Here, your partner opens the bidding 1 spade. You've got 4 card spade support and you're always going to game on this hand. But you can splinter on the way to game and explain to your partner more about your hand. Here, you'll bid 4 diamonds, that double jump shift, showing your partner that you've got 4 card spade support between 10 and 13 high card points, and that you have a singleton or void in the diamond suit. Your partner can then decide what to do from there, and here they're going to bid game 4 spades. We're going to look at a series of hands in which you're posed a question, so you may want to have the remote nearby so that you can pause the recording to think about your answers. Have a look at this hand. Your partner has opened the bidding 1 heart. What's your response? Well, here you have between 10 and 13 high card points. You've got a minimum of 4 card support for your partner's hearts, and you have a singleton or void in the diamond suit, so you will bid 4 diamonds, a splinter bid. On this hand, your partner has opened the bidding 1 heart. What's your response going to be here? Well, you have 4 card support for your partner's heart suit, you have between 10 and 13 high card points, and you have a void in clubs. So 4 clubs, you're going to make a splinter bid on the way to game. Your partner opens 1 heart. What's your response with these cards? Well, the correct answer here is 1 spade. Why are you not making a splinter bid here? Well, you don't meet all of the criteria, do you? You do have the correct point count and you have got a singleton in diamonds, but you don't have 4 card support for your partner's opening 1 heart bid. So instead, you'll just bid naturally and mention your spades first to see what your partner's rebid is. Here your partner's opened 1 heart. What will you respond with these cards? Well, here you're not able to make that splinter bid in diamonds. Why not? Because out of the criteria, you have got 4 or more hearts to support your partner, and you have got a void, but you haven't got the necessary high card point count of 10 to 13. Your bid here is 4 hearts, jump straight to game, saying to your partner, well, I think we can scrape game. I'm not looking for anything past game. How do shortages work? Well, look at these 2 hands. Your partner has opened 1 spade, and then let's say your partner has a way of showing you a void in diamonds. Which of these 2 hands would you prefer to hold? Many people would opt for hand A, and it comes as quite a surprise to find that in fact hand B is the stronger one. This is what I term your Animal Farm moment. It's quite hard to get your head around, but shortage opposite weakness is good, and shortage opposite strength is bad. Let's have a look at that hand A in more detail. You can now see your partner's hand next to it. Your partner has opened 1 spade, and let's say your partner has also been able to show you a void in diamonds. Should you be considering slam or just signing off in game? Look at your hand. You have 2 heart losers and 2 club losers. Your diamonds are not going to help you get rid of those losers. And if you bid a slam, you're going to go light. Now look at the situation with hand B. All of your points are working for you. You don't need points in the suit in which your partner has splintered, because the strength there is your shortage. So having rubbish opposite that shortage is very valuable. With hand B, you have just 1 loser in clubs once trumps are drawn and the hearts have been played. This is a slam hand. The weakness is opposite the shortage, and that's when to explore a slam on a shoestring. So the essence of the splinter bid is that opposite that shortage, you need all of your points working for you. You don't want any wasted in the short suit. This might take a while to get your head around, but trust me, it works. So now when your partner uses a splinter bid, you're going to need to reevaluate your hand. Your hand is going to be worth less points depending upon where your points are situated. If you hold an ace in the shortage, that's now only going to count for 2 high card points instead of 4. Any other honours in that short suit are going to have 0 value. You're going to add in your distribution points, 5 for a void, 3 for a singleton and 1 for a doubleton, and work out what your hand is now worth. Coming up are some evaluations for you to do, so have the remote ready to click on that pause button. Try re-evaluating your hand after this auction: 1 spade, 4 clubs. Here you have 15 high card points and 1 shape point, so your total points are 16. Try this one. How much are your total points here once you've re-evaluated your hand after the splinter bid? Well, you have 13 high card points and 3 shape points, so a total of 16 total points. Re-evaluate your hand on these cards after the auction: 1 spade, 4 clubs. Well, here you have 16 high card points, but we need to take off 6 for the club suit because the ace is now reduced to just 2 points and the king and jack are discounted altogether. So instead of that suit being worth 8 points, it's now only worth 2. So your total points here come to just 10. Try re-evaluating this hand after the auction: 1 spade, 4 clubs. Or here you have 11 high card points, you don't have any wastage in the club suit, and you can add on 5 for that void. You come to 16 total points. So the new magic number in your life is going to be 26 total points. So that's 26 combining your high card points and your shape points. Once you find that between you and your partner you've got 26 total points after a splinter, it's time to investigate that slam on a shoestring. So you would have opened one of a major. Your partner with their splinter bid has promised you 10 high card points as a minimum. You add on their 10 to your re-evaluated number, and if you get to 26, slam is worth investigating. Here are some examples. You decide whether it's worth investigating slam or not. On this hand, you've opened the bidding 1 spade and your partner has made a splinter bid. They've bid 4 diamonds, telling you they have 10 to 13 high card points. They have a void or singleton in diamonds, and they have at least 4 card spades support for you. Is slam worth investigating here? Add up your total points. They should come to 13. Your diamonds don't count. The king and queen are lost in this auction. So 13 plus your partner's promised minimum of 10, we're only getting to 23. You need 3 more points. The magic figure is 26, so don't explore slam on this hand. Bid 4 spades. On this hand, you've opened the bidding 1 heart. Your partner gives you a splinter response of 4 clubs. Re-evaluate your hand. Is it worth investigating slam here? Can you get to 26? Well, here you have 13 high card points and 3 shape points for your singleton. That makes a total of 16 total points. So your partner has promised you at least 10. With your 16, you're getting to that magic figure of 26. You bid 4 no trumps. You're going to slam if your partner has 2 aces. The hands fit well. You have nothing in your partner's short suit. On this hand, you've opened the bidding 1 heart and your partner has given you a splinter bid of 4 clubs. What's your bid going to be here? Well, you have 15 high card points and 1 shape point, making a total of 16 total points. You've got nothing lost in the club suit, and your partner has just promised you at least 10 high card points. 10 and 16 comes to 26, that magic number. This is a slam worth investigating. Your bid 4 no trumps. You open the bidding on this hand 1 heart. Your partner responds 4 clubs, a splinter bid. Is this hand worth investigating slam on? What's your bid? Well, you have 17 high card points here, but in the club suit you've got to downgrade. That ace is now only worth 2, and you must discount the king and the jack. That brings you down to 12 high card points, and you have no shape points. You can't count that queen twice. With 12 and your partner's promised 10, you don't get to 26. So you wouldn't investigate slam on this hand, simply bid game 4 hearts. If the opponent should come in with an overcall, then splinters are off. And the very first time you use a splinter bid, you can guarantee that your partner won't spot it. You'll be in a 3-1 fit and life will be extremely difficult, but it's a learning curve and your partner will remember it next time. Remember to be very patient, because the chances are you're going to forget next time around. We're next going to have a look at those Bergen raises again. If you remember, we learned the first time about how to show an 8 card fit and a 9 card fit when your partner had opened a major suit. So we looked at these bids, and 1 heart, 2 no trumps was the strong response, showing 13 plus points and 4 or more card support. And it's that strong bid that we're going to progress and work on in this seminar. The rebids we looked at in our earlier seminar after a 2 no trump strong response were bidding at the 4 level, showing a new suit and 6-5 shape, bidding 3 of the agreed suit, showing 17 plus points, bidding 3 no trumps, showing 15 to 16 points, and bidding 4 of the agreed suit, showing a minimal opener. We're now going to learn how to show shortages to your partner after that 2 no trump bid comes in. And a new suit bid at the 3 level will now show a splinter bid, either a void or singleton in the suit that has been bid. You must alert this bid because it's an artificial bid showing a shortage and not a genuine suit. Here's an example. Here you've opened the bidding 1 heart and your partner responds 2 no trump. You now bid 3 clubs, which must be alerted. Hearts is the agreed trump suit, and the 3 club bid by you is showing a shortage, so you're telling your partner that you've got either a void or a singleton. Your partner can now re-evaluate their hand, and that 26 total points magic number comes back into play when looking for a slam. Let's have a look at this bidding sequence in action. On North's hand, North opens the bidding 1 heart. South responds 2 no trumps. North is now able to make that splinter bid and bids 3 clubs. South now re-evaluates their hand. They have 14 high card points, but the shortage is in clubs. So ignore the clubs and deduct 5. Now the hand is only worth 9 high card points and 1 shape point, making a total of 10. Your partner has promised you an opening hand, so presume your partner has 12 plus your re-evaluated 10, you're not getting close to that 26 total points. So simply sign off in game and bid 4 hearts. If your partner has a strong hand, they can still continue and ask about slam themselves using keycard, but what your partner knows is that the club shortage is not helping your hand. Have a look at some more examples. In this one, your partner has opened the bidding 1 heart. You've responded 2 no trumps, and your partner has given a rebid of 3 clubs, showing a shortage in clubs. Is slam worth investigating here? Well, if you re-evaluate your hand, you have 15 total points. Plus, your partner's promised 12 high card points, you're coming up to 27, so you are past the magic figure of 26. So bid 6 hearts after checking there aren't 2 aces out. On this hand, your partner has opened the bidding 1 spade and you have given the strong Bergen raise of 2 no trumps. Your partner rebids 3 hearts, showing a void or singleton in hearts. Re-evaluate your hand. You started with 17 high card points, but now your ace of hearts is only worth 2 and you need to discount completely the king and queen. So 7 high card points are taken away. That leaves you with just 10 high card points and 1 shape point. So you have a total of 11 total points. Plus your partner's promised 12 from opening the bidding. You're short of the magic 26. Just bid 4 spades. On this hand, your partner's opened the bidding 1 spade and you bid 2 no trumps. Your partner rebids 3 diamonds. What's your bid now? Well, if you re-evaluate your hand, you started with 14 high card points and your partner's shortage is in just the right place because you have no values opposite that shortage. So all of your points are working for you. You can now add on 1 shape point. Your total points come to 15. Your partner's open with a minimum of 12. Therefore your total points come up to 27. You've already got 3 aces. Don't dally. Bid 6 spades. Here your partner's opened the bidding 1 spade and you've bid 2 no trumps. Your partner now rebids 3 diamonds. What's your bid? Well, you've started with 17 high card points and you now need to re-evaluate. Your diamond suit is no longer worth 7 high card points, it's only worth 2. Your total points now only come to 12. 12 plus your partner's promised 12, 24. We're short of the magic 26. Therefore, you should only be bidding to game. Bid 4 spades. If your partner isn't showing a shortage, then you're still going to need 33 total points to get a slam. On this hand, your partner's opened the bidding 1 heart, you've responded 2 no trumps. Your partner has rebid 3 no trumps, showing 15 to 16 points and no shortages. Here, you can bid 6 hearts, your 19 total points, plus your partner's 15 to 16, ensure 33 total points between you. That's the end of Seminar 7. All of the dealing files, the commentaries for the backs of the boards and all the seminar notes you'll find on the Cambridge Bridge Club website. On this occasion there are just 6 boards to bid and play, so what I'd recommend is that you do that and then turn the boards sideways and bid them only to give the opponents a chance at practicing their splinter hands. I hope you enjoy your practice session and good luck bidding those slams on a shoestring. Happy bridging.